So Wes Ward's hooked up with a nice fish on an olive and white fly, and kind of hard to tell how big the fish is since we were trolling along at like 3 miles an hour. Wes doesn't think it's a big fish now, but it sure bent the rod. We'll see. We're out here doing a little afternoon prospecting, doing some filming, and playing with some different lures.
Trying to keep them in the water.
The fish was jumping a little bit, and that's a great way to do it. Keep your tip down. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Oh yeah, he's husky. Go over here. Wes is gonna net him. Hard to beat that trolling fly. That is an olive and green fly, and he's into another line. Holy mackerel. Let's get a look at that fish. There's a fly right there. There's the fish. What a beauty. Very cool. That's 2.5. Do you want to experience maximum success when it comes to trout trolling? If you do, integrate trolling flies into your arsenal. Go on over to fishhuntshoot.com and pick up one of Cal Kellogg's signature series trolling fly kits today, and you'll be yelling "Fish on" tomorrow. Howdy guys, Cal Kellogg here. I'm out here at Collins Lake. Wes and I, we've been hitting this lake pretty hard. For the past month, we've been out here guiding, for the past month this spring. We hit it really hard last fall. We've spent a lot of time on this lake. And when you're out fishing every day, trying to put your clients on fish, you start to make a lot of observations. You start to gain a lot of insight to what trout do. And I'm going to share a couple things that we've observed through trial and error out here that you can definitely apply to your game at your home lake, and it will help you catch more and bigger fish. And that's the goal of this channel. My goal is to help you catch more and bigger fish throughout the season, throughout your fishing career. So, first thing, bite windows. Wes and I don't understand why they start. We don't understand why they stop, but there are distinct bite windows during the day. You can be pulling, lures that are dialed into the bite, and you can troll them for an hour with no bite, no bites at all, and all of a sudden you're getting doubles and triples, and you've landed 6 fish, and you've had 10 strikes, and it goes on for 43 minutes, and it's dead again. That's a bite window. We don't know why they start. We don't know why they stop, but one thing we do know, when you start getting hits and you start getting multiple hits, that is not the time to be screwing around tying a knot or fixing your shoe or making a burrito or whatever it is you want to do. It's absolutely critical to have your baits in the water when the bite window is open, because it could go on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, half the day, 43 minutes. You just don't know when it's going to end. And typically what we've found is there'll be 2 or 3 bite windows throughout the day, and they might last for an hour or so. We were in a bite window the other day that started at sunrise, and we left the water and we were still on fish by about 9:30 with limits including an 11-pound trout. So there's no telling how long a bite window is gonna last when it starts to go. So that's thought number 1. Thought number 2, rainbow trout. They're stream fish. They don't all live in streams, but the original rainbow trout, he was in a stream. Their eyes, top center of their head, they wanna look up, they wanna feed up, they wanna move up, grab their food, and move back down. That's what they wanna do, okay? That's kind of their whole strategy. You always want your bait above the fish, and if you got surface chop like we have right now, that's a visual manifestation of current. I've said this a million times here on the channel. If you've got surface chop and you've got water that's 65 degrees or less on top, get some lures right under that chop. Those rainbows will pull up into that current as long as the temperature's right. And I've been catching a lot of fish out here in the chop that are anywhere from 1 to 2 feet deep. I'm trolling a fly right now, 200 feet back. We just caught a fish on it. 200 feet back, maybe 2 feet deep. So exploit that. Rainbows want to move up to feed. Another thing that we've observed in terms of fish depth out here is we are marking a ton of fish. Right there, Wes, fish on. Maybe fish off. Anyway, we're marking a ton of fish that are down. He's hooked up on one of our broken back trigger spoons. we've been marking a ton of fish out here that are deep. They're deep fish. We can't get them to go, and we've concluded that those fish they're inactive. They're not feeding. The feeding fish, they're right up on top. They're up in the top 10 feet of the water column. So if you get out to a lake, you got 56-degree water on the surface, say, and you are marking a bunch of fish deep, it's real tempting to pound those fish with your downriggers, but what we found out here is most of those deep fish are inactive. The active fish, they're up top, they're up near the surface, and those are the fish that we can get to go. I'm gonna walk the camera over here right now. Wes is reeling in a fish. That fish was 6 feet deep, right under this chop. It's gonna be kind of hard because I got my big tripod on here, but I think we can see him. I wanna see what he's got here. He's reeling, the fish is still there. That is one of our broken back trigger spoons in orange and chrome, I believe. Fish is over there now. It's kind of hard to see. Wes is doing his thing. The fish is doing his thing. I'm doing play-by-play. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a fat fish. That's a big fish. I'm gonna flip the screen around so I can see what's going on. There we go. Oh, I was taking pictures of Wes's rear end, which is attractive, but probably not as attractive as this trout. Here we go. We're a mess. We're trying to have some fun here. There's the fish. There's the spoon. He's got it in his mouth, that beautiful spoon right there. Whip him out of there, Wes. Show him to us. We got cameras everywhere. Wes is beating up my GoPro with net. Lucy's asleep. She's over there. This is standard operating procedure here at Collins Lake, guys. I'm driving the boat with one hand, filming with the other.
There you go.
There's that fish. He is the dandy fish. Wish we could have caught that one for our clients this morning. Wes got a bunch of those. I got limits too today, but I didn't get anything that big. So I'm gonna bring us around. Anyway, that's the name of that tune. I'm gonna whip this camera back around. We'll finish this video up. Okay, I'm back. Pandemonium here on the FHS pontoon boat. Those are my observations about, active and inactive fish, fish near the surface, stuff like that. I hope you can put that to use out on the water the next time you go trout fishing. I know this video is kind of wonky. I wasn't expecting Wes to rope a 3-pound rainbow there while I was filming, but he did. Thumbs up to him. I'm signing off. We're having fun out here. We haven't caught very many fish ourselves. We put our clients on at least 150 fish or so far this season, but we haven't reeled in many ourselves. So Wes is back there trying to revive that fish. I'm gonna shut up. If you're looking for gear, broken back trigger spoons, clearly they work. Look at that big old trout. Go on over to fishhuntshoot.com. Wes is giving me the evil eye. I gotta go give him a hand. I'm out of here for now. Please subscribe. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Hey guys, this is kind of a PS to that last video. Hey, I want to thank you guys for all the support and bearing with us. Wes and I, we're about as busy as we can be, and we are having more fun. We're having as much fun as you can have. We are out here. We are working on tackle all evening. We're at the lake 5-6 days a week. We've got the most patient wives in the world. I'm trying to kick out video as quick as I can, so I'm getting that video content up once or twice a day. I was looking at my statistics, man. We put up 56 videos in the month of March. I don't think there's anybody in the trout fishing game that can match that. But I just want to thank you guys for all your support and all your patience. And I know sometimes the videos are a little unprofessional, but how can you be professional when you're trying to talk and your partner catches a big old 3-pound rainbow like that? Anyway, we're having some fun out here. I just want to say sincerely, guys, thank you for all the support. We'll get back to our more normal videos here when we're done guiding, but we still got 6 more weeks on the water, and we are killing the rainbow trout, and we are having the time of our lives. This is a dream come true. Who doesn't want to be a fishing guide? And it is a kick in the pants, and it's really fun when we see the big old smiles on our clients' faces. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to add that to this video. Thanks for your patience. I'm Kel Kellogg. He's Wes Ward. You can't see him. He's playing with the sonar unit, knocking all my settings out of whack. I will catch you next time right here on YouTube, guys. Thanks a ton.